Did you know there's a social studies test coming up this week on Chapter 8?
I know, I'm really worried that I won't do too well on it.
Don't worry, Mrs. Zeckley gave us a study guide to help us out.
Do you want to help each other study so we can do better on it?
Sure, I will go first. There were 5 important people from Chapter 8 that we needed to know. Do you know who Rebecca Shelley was?
Yes, she traveled to New York City to talk to the German ambassador because she didn't like the war.
And the ambassador said that all war should be stopped, but that is all he did for Rebecca Shelley.
That's a bummer. Okay, my turn. Who is Anna Howard Shaw?
She wanted equal right for women. She thought women were overworked and underpaid.
It is good that things have changed.
Yeah. Who was Charles Lindbergh?
Didn't he make some long flight?
Yes, he flew across the Atlantic Ocean all by himself.
That was pretty impressive because airplanes had only been around about 30 years. I know you know who Joe Louis is.
Yeah, he's a hockey guy. That's where the Red Wings play in Detroit.
That's the guy, but he didn't play hockey. He was a famous boxer from Michigan. He won the world title in 1937. He then went on to defend his title 25 times for the next 11 years.
Wow, he was really good.
Who is Walter Reuther?
He helped the United Auto Workers Union grow into a strong organization. When was World War I?
It was 1914 to 1918. It was almost 100 years ago.
Yes. When did women get the right to vote?
It was 1918, right at the end of World War I.
Good one. When did Charles Lindbergh fly across the Atlantic Ocean?
1927, I'm nailing these.
When did the Great Depression start? It is when the stock market crashed.
It was October 1929. A lot of people lost lots of money. It was part of the Great Depression.
When did the Great Sit-Down Strike happen?
It was the end of 1936 to the beginning of 1937.
When did the Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor and start the United States in World War II?
It was Sunday, December 7th, 1941.
Yeah, not a fun surprise on a Sunday.
How long did World War II last?
It lasted from 1941 until 1945. 4 long years.
Okay. Now let's try the essay questions.
Do I really have to?
Yes, sorry. How did Michigan help during World War I?
Michigan was just building its factories. They helped out by building many airplane engines, planes and ships. Many Model T trucks and ambulances helped out and were sent to the war. Women in Grand Rapids helped make fabric parts for planes. Bay City even made some airplane ports.
The car companies helped as much as they could, even though there weren't too many car factories yet. How did Michigan help in World War II?
Well, Michigan's nickname was the Arsenal of Democracy because they made so many things for the war.
You are right. The Ford Motor Company also built a factory called Willow Run in southern Michigan. It made 8,000 bombers.
The Ford Motor Company also made 4,000 gliders in the Upper Peninsula at Iron Mountain.
Ford really helped out. Did you know that Saginaw Steering Gear also made 300,000 machine guns for the war?
That is pretty cool.
Let's talk a little more about the Great Sit-Down Strike.
Okay. Didn't that happen just down the road in Flint?
Yes. It lasted for 44 days. That sounds like it was no fun.
Yeah, but the workers were able to get better pay and better working conditions because of it. So I guess it worked.
The courts didn't like how they sat down in the factories and shut them down, so they made it illegal to have a strike inside the factory or work buildings.
Wow. That's a lot of stuff to remember.
Well, I guess we can go over our study guide, read the chapter, or watch this video again.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck.